If you are a private tutor, a nutritionist, a coach, or running any other business, having an efficient method for scheduling recurring appointments not only saves time but also enhances your business operations. And with FluentBooking, creating recurring events in WordPress is simple and flexible. In this video, I'll walk you through the complete setup process from scratch. So let's get into it. We will start by installing FluentBooking Pro from the WordPress dashboard. Once it's installed, activate the license key to unlock all the advanced features. To create your first booking event, click Continue. On the next screen, you will need to provide details for your calendar. As I'm creating a calendar for a private tutor, the event type one-to-one works well. Let's give it a name, something like Weekly English Session, and add a short description that tells the attendee what to expect when they show up. An hour is fine for this session, but you can customize the duration as per your event length. It's all up to you. For location, you have got multiple choices. If you want video conferencing, options are available, but you need to connect them with FluentBooking. Since we are just getting started, let's go with in-person. Simply enter your address and check this option. The location details will appear on the booking page. Set the time zone and hit continue. From here, simply select the days of the week and set the hours when you are available for the meeting. Don't worry, this is just the default availability. In the next step, we can set the specific availability for this event. Alright, inside the event settings, here you can easily spot the recurring option. Go ahead and enable it first. Next, configure the recurring schedule. In this case, I'm setting it to a weekly frequency. But if you want the cycle to repeat in months or days, you can change it easily. Then let's set the limit to 3 events. So what this does is simple. The attendee will get one session every week and it will continue for 3 weeks. Also, when you check this box, the attendee must book all the sessions in the series. They won't be able to skip any dates. This works best for fixed courses, paid packages, or structured programs where every session is required. But in some cases, this may not work as expected. If you check the note here, it mentions how many days of feature availability this calendar should have. As we have already set the default availability, for now we will go ahead and cross-check so that everything works well. Feature date range is okay. It's not gonna interfere with the recurring settings. Next, add some buffer time after the meeting so you always have enough space before joining the next one. Also, customizing the question settings for the booking form is pretty easy. You can either create your own questions or stick with the default settings to collect the important information you need. And setting up email notification is significant. It helps reduce no-shows and keeps both the organizer and attendee in sync. Anyway, I'm happy sticking with the default setup. With the calendar setup, let's connect the payment gateway. If you mark the event as paid, you will see options to collect payments through the native payment methods and also via Fluent Card checkout. For now, I'm going with the native option, and one thing I need to do is enable the payment module. Otherwise, you won't be able to see the Stripe or other payment options. Alright, let's connect to Stripe. Simply tap on Connect with Stripe and FluentBooking will take you straight to the Stripe page to authorize the connection. Since I'm already logged in, it's pick up my account automatically. Let's skip the extra setup for now, and in seconds, Stripe is connected. Save the settings, get back to the payment settings page and enable Stripe as the payment method. Now, if you charge $49 per session, the system automatically calculates the total. A 4-session package will show as $196 at checkout. Okay, let's see. Save all the changes, then go ahead and click the share button at the top. From there, just copy the shortcode, paste it into any page or post, and publish it. After an attendee selects the date and time and completes the payment, they won't just see a single appointment. Instead, they will get a full list of all the scheduled sessions in the series, making it easy to add them to their personal calendar. And that's pretty much of it. You now have a fully working recurring booking system inside WordPress. Give it a try, play around with the settings, and adjust it based on your needs. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments and subscribe to our channel for more WordPress tutorials like this. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.